Hi everyone, it's Steve, still being an online guitar teacher because we're still indoors. The beard's still growing. The idea of this is when we were told we're going to be locked indoors, I thought, well, no one's going to see me. And then I started doing these videos. Right, today's song is an audience participation number, song 2 by Blur. Called so because it's exactly 2 minutes long. And the reason why I'm using this guitar. If you haven't seen these videos before, I'm just doing some very simple guitar riffs for people that want to learn to play the guitar from absolute scratch. If you've got a guitar kicking around or up in the loft, obviously drag it down and try and attempt these. They're starting to get a bit trickier now. We've done quite a few. If you're finding this one quite hard, you can go back. There's another one, Bites the Dust by Queen, on here somewhere. It's on YouTube and on my Facebook page and things like that. And then they're getting progressively harder. Same as usual, you should have 6 strings on your guitar. At least you will need 2 strings to make this work. If you've got those 2 strings, your second 2 thicker strings, you can make this work as well. Same as I've done in the past, I'll quickly give you your tuning notes. I'm just going to play each string and you can try and match yours up with mine. If you're not too sure how to do this, you can't quite get it right, there's lots of apps that you can download. A lot of them are absolutely free, guitar tuner apps, and then there'll be explanations on like Google and things like that which you can check out and obviously try and tune your guitar. But I'll quickly give you these notes. Touch your thinnest string, next one up, and then third one up. And then the next one, 4th one up from the floor, 5th one off the floor, and then your thickest string. And if you're not sure what you do with those, we take the thinnest string for example, that's what you're aiming for. If yours sounds looser than mine, so like that, you need to turn the peg that's attached to that string, will be some kind of peg at the end of the guitar. If you turn that away from you, it will go higher in pitch until you match my note, which is that one. Or if yours sounds too high, if yours is there somewhere, you can bring it back down. And again, try and match that, and obviously you can do it on every single string. Try and get yours to match the ones that I played earlier, and you can rewind it and stuff if you need to go back and do a string again. So song 2. We're going to start this on your 5th string up from the floor, or your second thickest string. Like we've talked about a lot now, the neck of the guitar is divided up into these boxes. Each box is called a fret. From the top is fret number 1, and then box 2, fret 3, 4, 5. If you find 8 on your second thickest string, as always, press down as hard as you possibly can. For now, any finger will work. The lighter you press down, the worse the note is going to be. Press down really hard, you can't break the guitar, and you'll get a nice note like that. Not on the wires, because again, you'll get that note, which is definitely not what Graham Coxon was using. So we start on those 2 8s on that second thick string, and you play 2 on there. So we'll do that again. I'm using a plectrum. If you haven't got a plectrum at home, use your thumb or your finger, or a 10p, anything like that. You can chop up your credit card, that'll work. So you go 2 8s, and then we're going to change and go on that same string to the 6th fret. So back 2 frets, and play that 3 times. So if you go 2 8s, 3 6s, and then again. And then your next section, we're going to change string. We're going to go to the 4th string up from the floor, or your 3rd thickest string. We're going to stay on the 6th fret. So you're just going to go across from where you were, move your finger across, move your plectrum across, or your credit card, your 10p, whatever you're using. And then 2 6s on there. And then we're going to change to 8 on that same string. So 2 6s, 1 8. I'll do that one more time. And we're going to go to the 10th fret after that. And play it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I just play what was on that string, so the 4th one up from the floor, or your 3rd thickest string. Like that. If you haven't seen this before, I'm not going into loads of terminology, names of strings or anything like that. You can Google those if you want to. It's just a case of trying to get a tune out of your guitar as quickly as you possibly can. So I'll do that string one more time. So 4th one up from the floor, and you're going to go 2 6s, 1 8, and then 10. And then if you join that to your previous section, you got 2 8s, 3 6s on that second thickest string, and then move your finger across, and then again. Same as always, if you're really new to this and you want to try it all with one finger, you can do, but be aware, you're not going to be able to play guitar like that for the remainder of your guitar career. So if you can try and use multiple fingers, always good if you can. I would do it, 3rd finger and then your 1st finger, and then when it goes across, 1st finger again, so we're in line with it. 3rd finger will naturally be with that, and then you can shift that up 2 frets. And in the last couple of videos, if you've got someone who's a bit more advanced at home who wants to play along with that, or if you've watched enough of these now, you've kind of figured out what power chords are, or you've Googled what power chords are. You see that same notes again, so 8, 6, and then, but you're adding an extension note on it to make it a power chord. And then again. Woo! Stay safe, and I'll see you for the next one. Thanks a lot, guys.